Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. So I'm in a couple of makeup groups on Facebook, and a lot of people are telling me to try the Zote soap because I was just using a makeup cleanser by EcoTools, and then I used like a Dawn soap for my sponges, or I used the makeup wipes by e.l.f. or the makeup remover spray, and my beauty blenders didn't really get that clean, so I would throw them away and buy new ones, or just don't even clean it at all and buy new ones, as I felt like it was a waste of time. So here I just completely saturated my beauty blender, my Real Techniques beauty blender completely, and then I rub it onto the soap and I run it underneath the water, and the water is hot, and you can see that all the foundation is coming off. So this one I had it sitting in the bag for a while because I was told that Zote was at Walmart and I couldn't find it at Target. It turns out it was at my job at Home Depot for $1.47. Anyway, as you can see, the foundation is really coming out, and I'm just running it under the water and squeezing out the excess suds. And then I rinse the bar of soap, and then I run it back over there again and make sure I get the whole sponge nice and clean. And this stuff also smells really good. You can see all that foundation is coming out. And it's recommended that you clean your beauty blenders after using them. So now that I have this, that wouldn't be a problem. And I'm just rubbing it through my hand to make sure I'm getting all the foundation out as much as I can. You might still see some foundation on your beauty blender because it does stain it. But yeah, I would definitely recommend this product. And you will find it in your laundry detergent aisle. And it's really making a difference, as you can see here, if you send the before and the now. Like, my mind is just blown. So I'm gonna rub it over the soap again just to make sure I can get it as clean as possible. Look at that, all that foundation's coming out. Yeah, the last time I cleaned this one was a week ago, and I ended up buying a new one because I was gonna toss this until someone said, hey, you should try that Zote soap. I'm like, okay. So I put it in a Ziploc bag with a couple of my other beauty blenders that just been sitting. But look how clean that is now. It almost looks like I've only used it once when I've had it for about 3 weeks now. Probably is about time to get a new one, but look at that. It's so clean and it smells so good. Next I have this is also Real Techniques, but it's like a miracle sponge, it says. And this one's been sitting in the bag for about a month. So I'm just going to rub it all over the soap. I sped up my video here because I'm doing the same thing that I did in my first one. Just rubbing it all over, then rubbing it into my hands, squeezing out all the suds, and running it underneath the hot water. The water could be as hot as you can get it. As you can see, the foundation is like coming out. And the concealer, because I use this to highlight too. Just look at that. Then I just rinse the bar and do it again. So I want to make sure it's clean as I can get it. And just use your hand to scrub the palm of your hand, because you don't want to use a mat. I don't think that you just don't use a mat for a beauty blender or a sponge. You use your hand. And then you just squeeze out all that excess, and look at that. Next, this is my Sonia Kashuk beauty sponge, and I was going to throw this one away as well, and I'm just doing the same thing. Look at all that foundation. And what you want to do when you're going to use the soap again to clean some more, you will rinse it so you don't put that same product back into the beauty blender. Now I'm taking my mat and my brush stand, And I'm going to start cleaning my brushes. So this is a blending brush I got from my Speak On bag, and I'm going to run it under the water and rub it onto the bar of soap. Rinse the soap, rub it on there again. And when you're doing this, you should have a towel to put your soap on so it doesn't get your countertop all wet and soapy, or a paper towel. Then I'm just going to scrub it onto that mat. And then rinse the mat to scrub some more. You want to make sure you get all the suds out. Then you can just run it underneath the water to get the remaining excess, but make sure your water is like lukewarm. Don't have your water scalding hot because it will melt the glue in your brushes. And look how clean that is. Next, I'm going to clean my highlighting brush. You just keep scrubbing till you don't really see any more suds, and then you can also run it underneath the water to get the remaining suds. I just rubbed it on my hand just to check to see if there was still soap, and then I rub it back on the mat. Then I run it underneath the warm water. And look how clean that is. And you want to make sure you either dry your brushes upside down so the water doesn't drip back into the brush and make your glue loosen up, or you lay them flat. Never dry them right side up, always upside down, or you lay them flat. Next, I'm going to use my concealer buffer and clean that because there's a lot of concealer in there, as you can see. And I'm just so amazed by this product because I've tried other stuff that costs way more than $1.47. So I mean, I'm woke now. And that also smells really good. I'm actually going to put this into a jar. I've seen of a DIY where you scrape it into a jar and put some water in there, because I think that'd be easier because the bar kept slipping out of my hand and getting all over my hands. But I just need to find a jar to put it in, and I'll make sure I post that when I do it. This is my face brush that I use for my translucent setting powder, and I'm just going to use the whole mat to clean up all that powder and that's mixed with a little bit of foundation when I set my face. As you can see, all of that is coming off. I mean, my mind is blown. Look at that. You can tell it's clean because the water is coming out clear when you rinse it, so you know it's clean. My sponges now and my beauty blenders, I mean, you can still see a little bit of foundation on it, but they're definitely much better than they were. And I mean, now that I have this soap, I can clean them daily. I'm just so amazed that this really worked. Like, look at that. So my brushes in the stand, as you can see, I had a lot of brushes to clean. You're really supposed to clean your brushes every week, but I've been going like 2 weeks because I've been doing just eyeliner. So, but yeah, I highly recommend this product. You can find it in your laundry detergent aisle. I've heard they had it at the 99-cent store as well, and my mind is blown. Please like and subscribe, hit that bell. See you in my next video.